Hey, Chris with Godhead Gaming here. We're here with Chet. We're looking at Counter-Strike Go. We got a chance to play the game. It's everything I remember as a Counter-Strike fan. I can't wait to play it. I'm going to let Chet explain what they're showing here at PAX.
Well, today we're showing Counter-Strike Go. It's our latest version of Counter-Strike franchise. We're showing it actually on the 360 because one of the things with Counter-Strike Go is we're going to expand the audience and have it out on the consoles. So you're going to see it as a download on the PSN network and XBLA. Of course, it's also going to come from on Steam for the PC and Mac.
Well, there's a lot of changes that you guys made to the game. I know a lot of maps have been updated. Can you kind of go into what's been changed from the original?
Well, today's a good example of we're showing Dust, a classic map that was super popular in 1.6. Eventually faded from popularity because it's kind of limited in the strategy you could use for it. So what we've done is we've revisited it. We've added another path. We've moved it around where the spawn locations are, and so that makes it a more competitive map. And then we've also done another thing is we would see. Competitive players like to remove a lot of the noise in the game, and one of those would be the models. So in CSS, it's very hard to identify friendly or foe. So we've done for them what they were already doing by running min model and just having one model per map. It's not really one model, but it's one model type, so it's one class of models, and there's some variation on it, so it looks better. We've also updated the graphics on it, and we've added some new weapons that add some new strategy as well. So we have things like the Molotov, which is aerial denial, so you can kind of block a route, know you're safe there for a few seconds and focus somewhere else. And then we've added my favorite, the Zeus. It's a electronic gun, taser-like. That's very expensive, and you have to get really close to your guy to use it, and it's one shot, hit or kill. So if you're hit with it, you know that guy chose to spend a lot of money just to insult you.
So is there going to be leaderboards or anything like that change with this new implementation?
So we're going to have a lot of stats coming out of it, and how those get presented to the end user is something we'll work through because we're going to have a long beta on the PC. And so during that period, we'll play around with that and how to represent that data so people get the feedback that they want. And one of the things we're doing is we're actually kind of splitting the game. We have a casual mode, which we're playing here today, which is unlimited money. You can buy everything you want, experiment with the guns. There's no friendly fire. There's a bunch of changes like that. Then we have the traditional competitive mode. And in that mode, if you're playing on our servers, which we're going to offer a bunch of servers, you'll actually be adding to your skill ranking. And so we're going to use ELO-based skill ranking, and then we'll do ELO-based matchmaking. So depending on how you play, it's who you'll match with. And so that'll give you a better game as you'll be matched with people of the same skill as you.
So the people that want to be competitive will play with other people with the same desires. Is that the intentions?
Yeah, exactly. So if you go onto like Counter-Strike Source now, you'll see some people playing classic competitive Counter-Strike, and then you'll see some people surfing and shooting each other. And knowing that there's multiple audiences for the product, we wanted to make sure we have that split, because otherwise it's really hard to do changes that help the really skilled players without just making it super hard and punishing for the new players. So we always want to make sure we raise the skill ceiling so really good players can distinguish themselves, but equally the entry point to the game is lower, more fun, and easier to get into.
Well, the game looks fantastic. As a Counter-Strike fan, I can't wait to play it again, just the revamp. So Godhead Gaming, playing Counter-Strike Go.